good.
Carry the one.
You're right.
Yep. Carry the one, slide back over. It's 0. Yep, that's right. 30. You're right. And the young fella, Clay, making it look very easy out here.
That makes it 4 straight for him. Now 14, up to 15 now.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
What a run. He's hit his 9th consecutive shot. 11 straight. He's raining them down. This is getting ridiculous. That's 13 straight. One after another, after another. How in the world is he doing it? 29-point round. Almost absolutely perfect. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
No, I mean, his streak of made buckets went, well into double digits. I'm not sure the exact number, but, man, he was on fire.
And here we go with Kyle Korver.
Guys, most of the time when a player is shooting threes by himself, he's doing it in an empty gym. This is a little different. Actually, it's a lot different. I want to ask you, Steve, was it easy being the center of attention like this? You seem to be a bit of a ham.
Oh, really? A ham, a part. Well, I'll tell you, I enjoyed being part of it. But my first time, I was extremely nervous, and I'm not afraid to admit that. But as I went on in later years, I got more and more comfortable with it.
7 points. Can't get the money ball. Tough stuff. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together.
Oh, ooh.
9 points is what he finishes with. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Well, we kept waiting for that point where he'd get hot and rattle off a few in a row, but it just never came.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews, Kevin, out of Marquette, had a really solid career there, but was undrafted. A player who's really solidified himself as a quality NBA talent. I mean, a tough defender, he's a pretty good shooter, can handle it. I mean, there's not anything he doesn't do reasonably well.
You remember his dad, Wes Matthews, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I remember, those Wisconsin teams cost me a Big Ten championship. Cost us a Big Ten title back in 1980, and Wes Matthews was the culprit. He was the catalyst for knocking us off twice in the year.
I am sorry about that.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
I know I
You
did
knew what
not.
you were doing. Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
Steve, help me out here. Not just 13. Now 14. 3 of 4 on money balls. Make it 17. That gives him 18. 18 points for him when all is said and done. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
Well, the way he closed out the round was the most important and the most impressive thing. I mean, he just caught fire at the right time, really turned in an impressive performance.
So it'll be Kyrie Irving here.
I'll tell you one thing. If a player doesn't get into a rhythm and start stringing shots together, it's over quickly.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, but what's so important is that, you just can't waste any time. But you've got to get into a groove early and then keep your momentum going and just rattle off one shot after the next.
That's 11 in a row. It's a barrage of threes. Oh, this is beyond belief. What a streak. Now in second.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
21. This is unreal. Does he ever miss? 25 points.
Closing out with a bang.
Now 28. Finishes his last rack with plenty of time to spare. He did it. A perfect score of 30. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, the key was he cashed in on every single money ball. 5 for 5 on the last ball in each rack. That's just huge. That saves you round.
So here's Jennings now.
An 18 or higher would keep him in contention.
He'll have to bring it. He needs a good round.
Not too hot.
He'd better heat up soon.
Starting to freeze up a bit.
And unless he gets things rolling quickly, things are not looking very good for him.
5 points now. 7 points. He's got to close out with some makes. Well, guys, that's it. He's out of it. He can't make up the difference, Clark, at this time.
Nope, too far behind, but he'll finish up anyway.
Yeah, he made a good effort. Tried to get into his groove, but just couldn't get anything as far as momentum is concerned.
He closes out the round with 8 points. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
Well, he missed 3 of the 5 money balls, so he didn't do himself any favors in that department. Those are 6 big points that he left on the table.
So it'll be Chandler Parsons here. He's in a good spot, getting to go last. It's no mystery how many points he needs to move on.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration through all 5 racks.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. And nobody does that. Even in practice, you don't really do it that way. So it's a very foreign feeling when you're out there. And you've got to maintain that focus.
3 more misses, and he's out. He's got 5. And he's done. Out.
Yep, he won't have enough to make the next round.
Nope, just wasn't falling for him here tonight.
He closes out the round with 8 points. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game. Irving's got one of the best scorers in round 1, a serious contender.
The performances all around have been off the charts today, Steve. This has been a true shootout.
No question. We got a great 3-point contest on our hands this year, guys.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews. And Wes Matthews often in the top 10 in 3-point shooting, Steve.
Yeah, he shoots a very good percentage for his career, and it's not something that was expected when he came out of Marquette. Clark talked about it a little bit. He's just a guy who was really self-made, particularly his jump shot. It's become a big weapon for him.
You know he's got to be feeling good coming into the finals because he was rock solid in the qualification round.
Yeah, his confidence has to be sky high. His stroke looked fantastic. And I'd be surprised if he doesn't do even better here in the finals. He's in a wonderful group.
Only managed to sink 1 there. That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. No good on his 6th consecutive shot.
Now he's starting to struggle.
Come on now.
1 last rack remains.
No, he's really cooled off here to finish.
It's all just gone to pieces here. 11 consecutive misses. He posts a total of just 7 points. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys.
Well, at his worst point, guys, I hate to rattle off this number because it's ugly, but he missed 12 straight shots. That was really tough to watch.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here.
Well, Klay's dad was an NBA player, Michael Thompson, but more post player and a center. Klay as a guard, a perimeter player, he's got that beautiful shooting touch.
So many times we see the best scores in the 3-point contest come in round 1. I think the players start to get tired legs as they approach the 50-shot mark in the competition.
Yeah, it's the legs, and it's also the adrenaline of the opening stages. Clark, that's worn off, so mentally, by the second round, you can be running on fumes.
11 on the board.
Great mechanics there.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. Up to 15 now. Drains the money ball. Pushes it to 18. He's at 19. That's a big 20 points. He collects 22 points. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
So it's Kyrie Irving ready to go. We've reached the climax. He's got 1 last shot to go home with the trophy. If he can get 23 or higher, he'll win it all. 1 point, 2 points, 3 down. That's 4 in a row now.
Yeah, this is how you do it.
Now 8 points.
Oh, boy, that is pure right there.
9 consecutive makes. He is in a flow. Good for 13.
8 more points, and he'll tie things up.
That's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling now.
17 on the board.
5 more points to win.
That's 5 straight. He's getting on a roll. He's 4 for 4 on money balls. hits for the win.
And a little victory lap through his final shots.
A chance to tack on a few points for posterity.
How about that? He finishes with 27. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
You know, he ran a string of made shots up to 10 in that round. So you can see when he gets it going, watch out.
And that brings the three-point contest to a close. Coming out on top of the kind of field we had here tonight says so much about our champion this year.
Such terrific sharpshooting on display. You never